behind could look ugly, but this is so weird to me that you're picking the Yorick when Huni could flex Yasuo top, which is...
Yeah, I think that only changes if there's some kind of like flash Gragas girl into Yasuo getting in for free, and they're in fact down a full 1,000 to get the Mountain Drape, which might mean turret kills or even a Baron kill later on.
Yeah, I think it's a good move from Clutch, and also probably pretty... Looked like he was going to go down for sure.
That's a stun, though, and he's going to go for some more attacks right there. 2v1 now inside the Cataclysm. Solo just running away. The ult's going to land, and it pulls Panda right back in. TP in for a pop. Orb stacked up, not going to find the slow into Monte. Flag and drag, not looking at the knockup though, so suddenly it's a 2-on-2. Ult comes across to go right onto the Syndra. A good stopwatch, and the ult is too much damage. Monte falls, and Phoenix looks pretty okay. A nice knockback gets the rest of Clutch back. Oh, what a good taunt finds Phoenix. Sorry, finds Piglet, and this could be a lot more. A nice double stun coming up as well, and Vulcan is now running, but his health bar will drop very, very soon. Has to burn his flash as well. And it's simply that one kill picked up. Demonte could not push it through.
Yeah, really well played there by Echo Fox. You saw Phoenix not only waits out the wind wall, he waits out the exhaust, but meanwhile, in the top lane, Yorick getting to be able to hit the E to initiate the fight.
That's what I call morning mist, as he needed to land. Yeah, you're better than that. I trust you. All right, either way though, second turret's gonna go down as well. You were right, Huni got first turret.
Yep, he will be okay. And if you've ever watched Huni's stream, and you watch him play Cassio, he's Aurelia who is roaming down, essentially.
Oh, gonna find the slow. Panda's gonna flag and drag out again. Not stopped by Miasma there, but Huni's still on the chase, burning one flash. Here comes Piglet. They're gonna find one, a knock up for a second. The knock back, Aqua will still drop, and they're going for another one. Lyra knocks them right back in front of the turret. That's gonna be the shutdown. 3 quick kills for Clutch Gaming.
Clutch is absolutely popping off. They're getting so many kills. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Yorick will get an answering turret, but that was a bunch of kills, and potentially this tier 2 mid as well. As Apollo waited till after he got tagged by that Q to flash and just gets run down. So much damage. Piglet coming in from the side also has been having a good game, has been in the right place at the right time, and on point with those ultimates. So rush down this Baron.
Panda has flash smite though, so there's no huge pressure here. The taunt in the front line. Piglet does not land the ultimate. He's exhausted, that's on cooldown. And now they will kill off Akuo. Stopwatch buys a few seconds, so look on the backside as well as Lyra's a little bit down. Panda staying alive with a stopwatch, but 1 for 0. Make it a second, and so far it's looking pretty good. Phoenix likely to drop as well. The Zonias will not buy him a lot. He's certainly going to drop a double kill for Piglet, and now next up on the order is Solo. Just get one at a time. It's going to be 4 kills in a row. Jumps through off the ghouls. Thanks for the resets, buddy. Going to knock that one down as well, and there's no chance. Apollo against the world. Clutch Gaming sure to get the Baron.
Yeah, Echo Fox is getting decimated in these fights. You could see Apollo getting completely zoned out by the wind wall. He was able to do almost nothing in that one, and Clutch sure to get a pretty easy Baron here. Lyra has smite available. It's up to a miracle Q here.
Oh, he's stunned. Good arcane shift, but now there's no chance for a steal. Windwall comes up. Easy pick up there. Lyra a little bit low, but it means almost nothing. There's a quick Cloud Drake as well. Power play. Oh, nice try on the ultimate. Not going to get too much, but still top lane turret will drop. And now Solo running forward is going to find a Jarvan. Here comes the rest of the squad. Huni flashing right away. Gets out a true shot as well. And now the trade kill back on a Panda 1 for 0.
Actually pick someone off. You can probably delay and maybe hold a turret, but Clutch is going to be looking for the dive here. Vulcan has flash ult. There is the body slam available and the flash available on Lyra, so they have some pretty powerful engage, and Xbox is just getting zoned out.
So far they're staying split up. Apollo needs to make sure he's outside of body slam flash range, because if it lands at all, he certainly or likely drops to the Yasuo. Bottom inhibitor's going to drop. Mid inhibitor turret down below half HP, getting hit a little bit by the minions, and the respawn's coming through as Panda's back alive. And keep in mind, all this gold in the pockets is not items right now, so Clutch are not quite as rich as you might expect. The Baron buff still matters though, and they're waiting around, keeping the other players honest. Next wave comes to the mid side. Only one ranged champion. A little bit of damage was Huni, but he's fine. Auto attack's gonna come through, and a second turret will be given up. Double inhibs will be down before the Baron times out, and there's still 30 seconds left. At some point, Echo Fox must try to find their stand, but it's likely at the Nexus turrets, or maybe the top inhibitor turret itself. Clutch Gaming take down 2 inhibs. No real fight to be had.
And down. So they've got to be really careful about how they're actually checking out these spots.
They know Baron's alive.
And you can see Solo's down in the bottom lane, so they're going in.
Flash pulverize, a little bit of damage, and Panda's going to lose the Guardian Angel. Now the engage, Aqua's in the back line. Look at that play, but Apollo's already gone to mine. I found that one. Phoenix forward, pops the Zonias. Huni does the same thing, though, and they're going to find 2. Make it 3 kills already. 5v2, the chase is in. Panda's endangered. He's gone already. That's the ace. Clutch Gaming going to walk over this one. What they meant to do last game with the perfect one they threw away. This time, no comeback necessary. Clutch Gaming will join that clump with 4 wins to end the week.
15-1 Clutch with an emphatic win here over Echo Fox. Very nicely done. And Echo Fox now back-to-back 0-2 weeks.
That is a slide for Echo.
So Maokai, I think, struggles more. It's going to be Riven, so certainly you can still go towards things like the Hex Drinker and building in that way. You can
get pretty low, but you've got an Infernal Drake coming through to Golden Guardians, and that is certainly a payoff for playing the more aggressive bottom lane. Lucian Alistar.
Table now. That was a flashless rise. Again, this is
Here's the
not
repeat.
coordination.
Flashing in, look at the ignite, so much damage, bang, he's gone! And now a 3v1 under the turret, Aphromoo, his days are numbered. Stopwatch buys 2 seconds, they drop the aggro, looking for the re-engage there, and there's the kill. 2 in the bottom farm, almost identically back and forth. Now another fight here top side, they find the stun. That's gonna be a good flash for Hanser going back towards his team, but first Tuhi in range, and they're gonna find the stun off the W. There's the lot of damage coming through the ult as well. They might get the next little bit, Someday comes through and finds it. There's a kill on the board for 100 Thieves.
I feel like Hanser they certainly haven't been able to make it look perfect.
Well, let's flash
Here
down.
we go.
Follow. Froggen finds himself the solo kill in the mid lane. That's true to form here.
Donate the plates over to Someday here. First power, 2 plates. That is such a huge golden. Scaled very well into later stages. Hanser maybe getting caught here.
Gonna quite a bit. Good chunk down, and Zach's coming by as well. Do they have the damage to get away from the Q? Might have it. Yes, he does. A solo kill under tier 2 turret.
Yeah, end up flashing in, but not even getting...
Getting pretty scary. You can see the mid lane, of course, that leads pretty nice. Another Q is going to land. Nice flash get away from Ole, but it doesn't matter. Contract finds the kill anyway. Now, how about the re-engage as Zach shows up? Wait for the squad as well as Someday has TP'd in. Pulls back into Zach, and Ole doesn't have an easy way out either. This poor Alistar's been sucked right back up on top of a Riven. Stunned yet again. Ole's trying to run, but the health bar reads O as well.
I think we'll have to watch that one more time.
Like, did he think to not ask? Did Froggen not tell him? I'm not sure, but clearly some miscommunication, some kind of thing there, because it wasn't. Let's see what we find. They're waiting around. And all the players are right here. Connor's in the front line. Zach pulling back the slingshot, but not going to go for it. Has to wait again. Now this Drake coming lower and lower. The jungle's going to get in range for the smite at some point. Contract's actually sussing out where Anda is. Pushing him off that one, and that means it's a disengage because there is no smite contest.
Yep, the Dragon does get reset, but they unleashed it one more time. It's still down about 2k HP. We don't know where Onda is, but he's likely over around the blue buff looking for a slingshot, I would assume, and there he goes.
Smited up by Contract. Now the team fight is there, but he's already in a Blobblitz, and the explosive cast disengages. They might try to kill these things off. They're getting lower, and yes, Anda will in fact die, and Bang had teleport, but never pressed the button.
Your team is behind 4,000 gold, so Hanser doesn't need to fight. You just need to wave clear.
Well, they're going to try for this one, though, as Hanser's at half HP. Once again, the ult comes through. Here's the shield, but he's running as fast as he can. Plenty of damage, and Someday just cuts him down where he stands. Contest for him. The farm keeps going up on his side of the map. Down that goes. Definitely split pushing a little bit on the side. Right now. CSD is +0, whatever. 3,000 gold matters. No, that's a deletion. It's Froggen versus Someday here, and Braum is gone.
Going back towards the IE.
Might fight. Ooh, actually a bit early for Anda, and Hanser does the last little ticket damage. In fact, that they are very far ahead of their respective opponents. Now a slow on to Hanser, and even the rest of the team is trying to pick on this rise. Flashing away, though. Joined back up by Anda, and the chase is there. The stun's going to be found at a sad and 4th death fight. That's not going to happen just yet. Instead, Ocean Drake is picked up. Better poking and resilience for Golden Guardians.
And I think Someday, when he's 2-tier stacked, he has a QSS. How do you kill that guy at this point in the game? It gets very, very difficult, and Huhi has his full
Infinity Edge on top of that one. Not too much more to go. We're going to find a nice stun. A Drowsy there as well. A big chunk. And that's the passive pop. But on the other side is Ola. He's taking a bit of damage as well. Goes for big stun, but he's still getting worn down, and they will indeed get that kill as the Zac stays alive on the other side. Another one for 0. 100 damage output. Being consistent, and now Someday finding another fight. Pops the ult, goes for damage on a Hanser. Suddenly Deathly's here, but can he win a 2v1? That answer is certainly yes. Takes one down. Nice Cullen gets some damage across as he's burning.
He has a GA, bought an additional stopwatch after that, and has his flash ult.
Ole getting chunked heavily down below 1,000. Stunned up, ulti on, but it might still be enough. Headbutts back as Zach. and he's gonna burn, and he's gonna just drop to Afro move.
Hero play with the rest of his team moving down.
They've
actually they pulled off the Baron, so if Golden Guardians can get out, this is great for them.
That is a significant miss by 100 Thieves to give away the
six. Get the worst out of both, and here it is one more time. Someday, fully confident, going straight in onto Haunter. And he does get the Seraphs up, but he's just destroyed, unable to flash out of there, and then you can see down. But Olay is here to bodyguard. It's just a free Baron.
Okay. Both major neutrals are picked up now, back to back. Baron buff. Champion's gonna take the aggro for a bit, but there's number one. Elder Dragon still lasting for 10 more seconds. They have a little bit of the siege. Get a couple auto attacks in, but they'll let it get wave cleared. Baron's still on though for 2.5.
You have an Haunter pushing in mid lane. He's gonna be able to knock down that. That's a second turret going their way. You want to see them try to play very aggressively here. And now 100 that he could look for, but Golden Guardian's gonna step up and be able to knock down an inhibitor turret. 100 Thieves just not willing to fight for it.
You're not gonna defend the turret. You almost certainly lose the inhibitor itself. Still 50 seconds
on
this one. Yeah, the mid lane about to drop. The minions doing the work. There's the gold coming across. And that inhib is now 2 shots from dead.
I mean, they're just seeding everything. You gave over the Elder, you gave over the Baron, you're giving over both of your inhibitor towers, and now an inhibitor without even trying to fight, and this is just...
They're seeding everything, hoping it grows into a beanstalk, but right now it's Bang, just getting pushed right back out, and that's gonna be double inhibitors down.
I mean, what can you say about that, right? That they're not willing to fight for it. Answering the bot lane push, so definitely 6 items now on this Lucian. Full build, walks up, knocks down another turret. They're trying to control this jungle area.
So there's no fight to be had.
Froggen chunked him out, so they have to back off. And Haunter is just doing the dragon
gonna try anyway. He's gonna go in without the AD carry at all. Turns into Bloblets right away. Here comes the re-engage. They find a Samba. Someday is still not in range. They're still gonna be able to burn down this Elder Dragon. And this is the most massive Elder Dragon you have seen in pro play. It's a 7-stack double buff. This is gonna be massive. Here they go. Down he goes. This is going to be the push in for the Nexus. There is no chance you stop this. There's simply too much damage. The GA can't save him either. Someday is going to drop. It's Monday already. We'll see him next week. Now in forward. And look at that burn. Bang is burning. He has a giant Seraph shield and barely makes it back to the fountain, but there is no defense to be had. Golden Guardians will win this game. They will improve the 5 and 7. They are in playoff position. That ult doesn't matter. The base is gone, and Golden Guardians will crush 100 Thieves in the team fight.
I mean, I'm almost at a bit of a loss for words. I have to say, that performance in the
solo laners with the Victor and the Aatrox.
Oh!
And TSM has decided it's time for Nico.
Oh my goodness, we get to see money for Broken Blade. Not only has he been able to get this big CS lead, you know, aggressively using the Q as well as the auto attacks, but the difference. Let's see if they make the Gragas transition up there in time.
Here comes the damage going out onto Broken Blade, who's trying to get himself away from the chains, has to try and flash it out, is going to survive the burn for now, and ever so barely. Broken Blade will walk away. TSM coming in now for the counterattack. We're going to find the cast, knock him back, won't be able to do it just yet. TSM 3v2, but the World Ender's going to keep Licorice alive. He goes into Resurrection, up to about 500 HP by the time he respawns. Lazarus Light comes through, and this is the Cloud9 special, but it will not matter, and Bjergsen grabs first blood. For, well, a very small amount, but one more will do it. And there you go, turret first blood over to the side of TSM. And if you really want to hit 4 as quickly as possible so you get the extra range, you're more viable in the team fights. Scarin currently stuck at 1 as the fight breaks out. Acadian goes into the face as Bjergsen looking to find some follow-up. Acadian gets himself out and into the safety of Tom Kench's belly. Smoothie does it again, and TSM get Acadian out alive.
That was like a slip and slide. He was able to body slam over to the Tom Kench tongue and ride that one out. Safety no touch left for Sneaky.
Nice pair of snakeskin boots you got there, Bjergsen. That is number 2. Right now, he's trying to heal himself back up. We're going to see if Bjergsen can find any more poke damage now. Licorice able to yoink Broken Blade back in with the chains. Pop Blossom coming down. Not quite going to find the mark he's looking for in Scarin. Trying to get himself back away now. Finding the route down onto Scarin. Meanwhile, off the side, it's Sneaky going to be taken low, but Zazel taking Acadian out. As Smoothie tries to get himself away. Zazel very, very hurt. C9 on the retreat now. They've managed to win the fight so far, but their health bars are in a spot where they've got to respect the poke.
And that's afterwards, because there were 2 fights going on simultaneously there.
We got another one right now as Sneaky sinks his fangs into Broken Blade and finds a free kill, and that is Cloud9 making it 2 Infernal.
Sneaky gets for their late game.
And Cloud9 will also even up the turret count here now, grabbing that one in the bottom lane. Niski barely getting himself away, but you can't say the same thing for Zeyzal. The noble sacrifice support falls for his carry, and that's TSM picking up turret number 2, kill side of the map from Cloud9. You got Mercury Treads on all 3, as well as the early Hex Drinker 2 coming in for Svenskeren, who's starting off the dive now on the TSM players here on the top side. Acadian looking to get himself away, will do it so far. Ooh, Smoothie with the gobble up right in time before the second part of the laser hit.
Yeah, good defensive there, ult there from Acadian to ensure that he get pushed in on mid and bottom secondary.
TSM currently commanding the lead in turrets still.
Position when one of the Sleepy Trouble Bubble or the Root lands, somebody has to run for their lives.
And Broken Blade will run away after taking the tier 2 in the bottom side. Not between a 3-0 or a 1-2 on Infernal Drake's spread is rather large, and TSM makes sure that they don't let things get out of being placed around that Baron pit. That's the most important thing on the map. And with Sneaky put to sleep, it could be very dangerous here for Cloud9. Acadian gives him a drink and sends him on his way.
Another one, but teleports can't be canceled.
And remember, that means you're going to be drowsy as soon as you show up. Licorice tries to buy some time. Instead, he just gets resurrected immediately. Acadian going to be taken down to half. More damage flying out. Here comes a pop! Shut down over to Broken Blade as TSM will absolutely eviscerate Cloud9. Zeyzal tries to walk away, but I don't think he's going to be walking much further. The root comes out, the arrow goes flying, and Cloud9
is going to allow TSM to finish up this Baron. Niski now is the only one that can say anything about it.
Oh, point blank Drowsy going to be cleansed away. Chaos Storm coming in, looking to find some damage onto TSM here in the pit. Acadian doing a good job, keeping cool, keeping that secured as % of his health. Remember, the Drowsy wasn't on him.
Have a nice day.
Here's your root, here's your damage. There goes Sneaky. TSM finds another one for free, as Broken Blade will continue to be that split push threat. Licorice pops out his wings. He's ready to go here. Broken Blade getting himself away off to the side. And Svenskeren immediately has to drop the Lamb's Respite because he knows Pop Blossom will one-shot him. They do manage to take down Broken Blade, but at the cost of losing the bottom lane inhibitor turret and inhibitor. Nexus turret's now under pressure as Cloud9 has to get their members back into the base to defend. TSM continues to form. 4 marks at 32 minutes is not where you want to be aiming as the Kindred player, but it's what he's been reduced to this game.
To ult on top of. Somebody literally has to use their short dash and flash in to try and get a good AoE.
Broken Blade is hanging out mid as TSM will put 4 members in the top side, pushing down the tier 2. Baron going to be spawning here in about 30 seconds. TSM control this part of the map. They know they can then immediately rotate back towards Baron, get the vision control around the pit. They've already got it in the northern part of the Cloud9 jungle. Broken Blade will sit bottom, make sure that he stops Licorice from taking anything. For smart to me to go in without Bjergsen there. Now, when you don't have that big AP carrier now. But he's made his way into the fight now. Nearly kills Svenskeren, and Sven makes sure of it. No time for Lamb's Respite, the piercing arrow.
2 members dead. Also, they don't have the damage from Kindred. It doesn't seem feasible to rush it.
Trouble Bubble finds it now down onto Zeyzal. TP also going to be coming in here from Broken Blade. Cloud9 are simply not fast enough to take this down before TSM makes their way in. Chains of Corruption finding their way onto no one into the back line. It's Zeyzal keeping himself away. Sneaky still looking to supply the DPS. And Acadian, the man's a bandit. He's stolen away. As now we'll see where the fight goes. Svenskeren grabs the kill down onto him in retaliation. Bjergsen trying to get himself away, but there's the big bounty cash in for Niski.
C9
Sting. These Death Rays have plenty of punch themselves. You can see Sven losing about 40% of his HP there. Svenskeren going in onto Bjergsen here in the mid lane who wants to get himself away. But that could be a big kill. Svenskeren instead going to be taken down by Broken Blade. Licorice will slam Bjergsen into the ground in retaliation. Pop Blossom comes down. Licorice goes into the stasis. Broken Blade falls. Cloud9, is this your counterattack? Jen will go down. Shut down put it over to Niski. And that is 4-4-1.
No flashes for TSM, and Cloud9 find their revenge. They've got an open pathway down mid.
Acadian, the last man standing to try to stop this. It seemed so heavily in favor of TSM, but after they lose a couple of members at the Elder Drake fight, Cloud9 build their momentum, and now that momentum is barreling down the mid lane. There is still 30 seconds on TSM respawn timers. Cloud9 may be looking to even end it here.
C9, double Infernal Drakes, 41 minutes into the game, are on fire, looking for the Nexus turrets after this inhibitor.
You're going to have 10 seconds on Bjergsen. Can he come back up in time to save the day? Acadian has to make some sort of a last-ditch effort to defend. Cloud9 coming back. They're swinging at the Nexus turrets. They've already brought them both down. Acadian's in the ground. It's a comeback story. And Cloud9 take the win.
Oh, he definitely definitely has history of competitive success on it, even at the international level, which a lot of people forget about him. You know, he's been staple. No double lift around. If Smithy wants to do anything, he'll have to steal it.
And he has no flash to try to get out with. Red team has slain the dragon. It's ultimately the Braum who does it. CoreJJ trying to get himself out is going to be tagged up with the Winter's Bite. CLG seeing if they can follow it up a little bit more as topside and Impact.
Impact wants some revenge. Let's see what happens.
He's like, you want to mess with me, bro? You remember what happened last time?
Oh!
Well, this time you got a buddy, so that's not going to happen again. See ya!
Oh, yeah. Big man there, taking the 2v1. Yeah.
They can bait Smithy into this.
Ninja's here, though. That's
trap, but it's Jensen who's able to make the play, throws Power of Evil right back over to Jensen, but the stasis going to stop the ultimate. Power of Evil stepping away, also getting out of the scatter of the week, but it's not going to be enough. Jensen grabbing the kill number 1. Wiggly might be number 2. Smithy wanting to chase after this.
Got a bunch of minion waves as well. Even though the plates fell a little bit earlier, this does give more leverage to the Jace, as well as let Team Liquid slip in for the Ocean trade.
That felt so sunk cost to me from CLG. They felt like, okay, we're already committing to this. We got so many people down here. Just throw more stuff at it. Throw more stuff at it. Throw more stuff at it. And then nothing sticks. They lose everything. And Smithy's coming in now. He knows Power of Evil used everything last time. So there are no tools left to stop this guy. The plays they make on the another one are really good. But Darshan's coming in now. Sounds off the Orn Horn. Going after Jensen, seeing if maybe they can find the damage. Stopwatch comes out. Wiggly wants to be there to find the slam into the ground. The True Shot Barrage comes through. It's CoreJJ making the save.
No.
Flash down the wall. Taxi service. Get an Uber, Jensen. Go home. Oh, no, never mind. They take him out anyway. Over the wall comes some more damage. Shutdown credit goes over to the Braum. Biofrost makes sure they grab 2 on that one. CoreJJ and Jensen will both fall.
Man, I thought he was going to save him out of that one.
Here, Darshan is making plays, but it does come at a pretty heavy cost. Big Smithy now trying to buy some time, getting himself away. Instead, he's going to be collapsed on with a 5-man squad of CLG. Thrown up into the air and beaten back down into the ground. It's Power of Evil finding himself his first kill of the game. But what's this? Kobe. Somebody's knocking at the door. It's Team Liquid. They're saying they're going to knock this sucker in. CLG will lose their base defense 17 minutes into the game.
Impact has been playing PvE for the last 5 minutes here, and it has resulted in 3 turrets destroyed. Liquid are able to chip away at some more objectives. Dragon started out at the same time. Impact is trying to take the bottom turret.
Team Liquid will grab the 2nd Ocean Drake of the game for themselves. That's the 3rd one that has spawned overall, so only Oceans thus far. Has to change after this point, as Team Liquid will grab their 4th turret of the game. The first one not taken in top lane as the mid-tier 1 goes down, and Impact will sing the same song here in the bottom lane. It's all coming up Team Liquid right now, as that's going to put them at a 3,500 gold lead over there. Jace bonks him, but he's already dashed out of the way, so he bonks at like a perpendicular angle. I don't even know what the right word for it is, but the turret, see if he can steal this one away here. Wiggly waiting. Smithy jumps in, does manage to steal it out there as Wiggly's going to be bursted down, nearly killed. Stopwatch comes out as more damage flies through, and Jensen takes that one. With Wiggly,
that should be tracked for CLG, even though Team Liquid continue to control all the neutral objectives here.
Yep, Mountain Drake goes down. That's the 3rd element. They want to try to bring Power of Evil down here, but it's not going to work. And that means because there's multiple bodies in the bottom side, as Wiggly will be blown up here in the mid lane, taken very low, kept alive just barely. Biofrost nearly going to be killed here now as well. CoreJJ grabbing the kill on that one, goes into the thick skin. The stasis also keeping him alive. Redemption is channeled. CoreJJ barely gets himself out.
Close one there. CoreJJ does survive in the end, though, and the shock blasts are coming through as well. This mid turret looks like it's going down.
Stixay eats some damage from double lift. More skill shots flying out. The Mystic shot is on less than a 1-second cooldown when double lift is landing these. Makes it very of a pincer attack. Collapse on you. Team Liquid is playing it slow, playing it smart. But now that they've got this in the bottom side, Smithy and the rest of Team Liquid will be forced away for now. Power of Evil taken very, very low. And if Wiggly's bursted down, he got no way to steal away the Baron. Wiggly nearly killed off the Redemption coming in, but it will not be enough. Smithy grabbing the kill onto him. Going to be killed in retaliation by Power of Evil. CLG gets
on the bottom side. Impact took that turret as well. So Orianna trying to fend off the Jace. Here goes the engage.
Sometimes it's not the Baron, it's just the idea of Baron that helps you break the base. Top lane inhibitor still under pressure. Darshan trying to go after double lift, but can't close the distance. Bottom inhibitor falls, top inhibitor falls, and Team Liquid have asserted their dominance. CLG lines, Wiggly wants to counter engage now. CLG recognizing the fact that they can't just sit and wait for Team Liquid to poke. On the hunt has already been used. Darshan looking to find some damage down into Impact, but he's going to be losing the fight. Has to flash away. Impact firing off the accelerated shock blast, looking for something. Won't quite find it. CLG still trying to stay safe for now. Horn sounds off. It's only going to find Core JJ, and CLG now has to get himself the hell out of dodge. Biofrost trying to get out of Smith. He's going to go into the Guardian Angel. Wiggly taken down to half HP. Stoneplate keeping him alive. Stun comes through. Liquid damage follows up. Wiggly surely going to be brought down here. Barely gets himself away, but his Biofrost is...
Minions are streaming in through both sides, and now Team Liquid will reset and push it in.
Gets himself back. Shield from Biofrost trying to stop the True Shot barrage.
Yeah, you don't have much time when there's super minions that are buffed up by Baron buff. You really have to make your engagement quick. Otherwise, you just get overwhelmed with the amount of minions that come streaming through.
Well, the third inhibitor's already down. That means double super minions in every lane now. Things could not be more dire for the side of CLG. Team Liquid, all they need to do is win one last fight, and they will find their 11th win of the split, go up to 11-1, continue to maintain their firm grasp on first place as CLG falls deeper into the clump, but they want to do anything in their power to prevent it. I just have to wonder what is in their power now that they're this far behind in the game. Look at the minions. It is an ocean of blue streaming across the map into the CLG base.
Yeah, Team Liquid don't have to take any risks either. They can just stand around, buff up the minions, throw out these shock blasts and mystic shots under the turrets. This is going to be it.
There we go. Wiggly looking to go in onto double if the horn sounds off. Tries to find it on someone. Only gets a field goal right between both the carries. Wiggly taken very low. Nearly going to be taken down. Impact now goes into the resurrection. Xmithy into the back line. Trying to kill onto Wiggly. Darshan and CLG. What can you even do? You'll lose both Nexus turrets. Darshan tries to go down onto Xmithy and grab the kill. But it's Core JJ and Jensen swooping into the side. The killing spree for Jensen as Stixay grabs a shutdown onto Impact. Will it be enough to hold the line? Biofrost will fall. Power of Evil has to retreat. The redemption used, but it will not suffice. Stixay's forced back into the fountain, and Team Liquid will take the win. I mean, that's the way that you deal with a Tahm Kench Devour or a Zillion Revive. You're not going to stop the guy from pressing his button. You can't reach over and smack his hand and say, don't hit.
And Belter comes. This could be it.
Okay, with POB here, maybe it works out. We'll see. There comes your EQ combo into the roots, into the damage, and there you go. First blood. I'm happy.
Well, the Baron becomes butter to cut through.
Nice early objective coming out there for FlyQuest. First drink of the game, 9.5 minutes in will be Cloud. There comes JJ going in, looking to bring the pain to big once more. Santorin coming in, brings down the Cataclysm. Turtle looking to follow this one up. They will be able to find the kill first and foremost. Heroic interest trying to keep him alive, but it's still going to be a 1-for-1. Arrow grabbing the kill down onto Santorin. Now looking to follow it up even further. Turtle has no mana to go, tries to flash away, will do so. JJ's in some trouble. The bomb is going to blow, and Arrow grabs himself his second kill.
And that is a 2 edge on Tristana. They should have control. It's a good job for Optic using that. Prox will take it down. They've also got Demolis on the Kench and an invade with the jungle, so that's going to be first turret bonus over to Optic.
First turret bonus, and you get rid of the
Push
flash.
that instead. Oh, they've made the call to actually fight it.
JJ's found himself a taunt, but it's only onto Big. Not really the guy you want to go after. Bombs flying over the wall, finding their way onto JJ's head. Meteos looking to go in further after him. The follow-up from Santorin there to protect his teammate. Meteos wants to go even further in. Pobelter trying to go into the back lines, find the damage, the lockdown onto Arrow. Meteos kept alive, tries to get himself away. Zillion LT down, keeping him alive now as well. Big getting himself out with the thick skin. Dokla tries to fall back. It's Big in trouble. Goes into stasis. I don't think he's going to walk away from this one. Turtle grabs the third kill of the game for FlyQuest. Dokla pops the ultimate, trying to keep himself alive, but instead it's going to be Viper making this
game actually so patiently. That fight, he was waiting in the brush up behind Red Buff. He comes in on the Kai'Sa, fully charged attack speed buff, takes down half of Crown's HP and 90% of Big's. Santorin follows up.
With crit items, he still will be a powerhouse in the fights. JJ gonna eat a couple of auto attacks there. Santorin looking to start this fight. Here comes the heroic entrance. Can they find the knockup? Big's gonna be thrown up into the air. Crown now in some trouble. Throws the ulti on himself. Will be revived, but he's stuck in the middle of 5. Big's taken super low. Over the wall goes Santorin. Crown getting himself away, but Big can't say the same. Pobelter grabbing the first kill of the fight. Wild Turtle has to get out. And look at the damage. Good lord, man. The bomb goes.
Play on a Pobelter with Crown backing him up. You see the Zillion coming down the lane. Abyssal Voyage is here, though.
Pobelter very low on mana. Crown comes up, makes sure he blocks off the escape route. Pobelter goes into the stasis, trying to buy time. I don't think that was a good use of the stopwatch.
He rewarded Captain Flowers with an entire turret.
I'll take that. That's what I want to see teams do. Don't just set up a pick for the sake of Viper returning the favor. 3 auto attacks should do it, and there we go. Turret goes down, and that's the second for FlyQuest.
And the thing about the right
Leash, heart. That's what you put in the alt chat when they give you one of those. They're escorting the minion wave up.
Oh.
They go into the enemy jungle instead. Santorin goes in, able to find the Doug. Here comes the heroic entrance, but it's not going to find a lot of anything. Pobelter thrown up into the air. Here comes Dokla. Could be a big slicing maelstrom onto multiple people. Optic still looking to turn this fight around their way. Dokla's finding the kill onto JJ. Santorin now looking to find someone. Dokla has fallen. You've still got Arrow alive in the back. Crown goes into the res, but Viper's doing damage. The Rise goes forward. Chain machine gun and all those spells together, but Arrow's got a machine gun of his own. Wild Turtle having to run himself back, but instead he's going to return some pain back onto the enemy lines. Very low. He grabs the kill with the bomb into the stasis, getting the double onto Wild Turtle. And FlyQuest, they kill 4, they lose 3. Here we go. Elder Drake's going to be the fight that could determine the game here yet again. Santorin going to be knocked away by Buster Shot. JJ looking to find the taunt onto multiple members now. Meteos over the wall with the tunnel. It's Santorin going in, but Arrow still got the firing time. Big's going to be healed up. That's the only person that got any damage put onto him. Dokla sitting in the pit. Meteos already in the pit. Crown's going to be running interference off to the side, trying to throw up those bombs. Santorin could come up huge right now if he steals this away. It's up to Optic Gaming to prevent that from ever possibly becoming a reality. Remember, Dokla has no flash. He cannot flash over the Krug wall to try to stop this. FlyQuest still trying to 4v5 stop the Baron take, and they'll do it. Optic back away from the Baron.
They see him right now, chasing Dokla out. Pobelter going down,
Pobelter has to go into the stasis. 2 bombs are immediately going to find him. He goes into the ulti to buy a little bit of extra time. Keeps himself alive for now. Over the wall he goes with the claw. Dokla looking to find the CC into the damage. The turret goes down in the mid lane, but it's not enough. They're still trying to push up. It's FlyQuest going for objectives in their enemy's base, but Optic now have to get back and try to answer. Turtle and Viper have made the push. 15 seconds of their Elder Drake buff. They're saying, look, if FlyQuest want to stop it, we have to make them fight us at our strongest. Can Santorin go into the pit and make this happen? Over the wall he goes, has 6,000 HP, Baron's down to 2k, heroic entrance coming in, turret destroyed on the bottom side at the same time, Arrow goes over the wall looking to find the damage of the Santorin, Baron's now going to be takeable, they got it for free. Can they get back into the base now before the inhibitor falls? Viper putting the work in onto this one. Redemption is not going to stop all the backs, but it will cause enough time to be wasted and allow FlyQuest to make the trade. One inhibitor for the Baron. Arrow's fast. He's looking for damage. He's stunned up. He's going to be taken down if he's not careful. Big saves him. However, and Wild Turtle goes wild, man.
Turtle gets the double kill. From a late game Kai'Sa actually comes from. People can be deceived. You know, yes, Guardian Angel revives and everything.
He will leave the top lane of the base vulnerable to Viper's split push, but Optic has committed to the Elder Drake. Remember, they've got to keep Santorin away. They cannot afford to lose this. You grab it, it's going to be an absolutely huge buff. Santorin still looking to make something happen. Here comes Slicing Maelstrom, and Turtle is down! FlyQuest have already won the fight. They'll take the Elder Drake too, but how much will they lose for it? Viper's made his way into the base now. Santorin trying to get out. He's going to be taken very low. TP coming in. Crown's made his way back to the base now to try to stop this. Viper has taken down one Nexus turret. He will not be able to find the second, and the rest of FlyQuest now has to try to do anything except for the fact that they're dead. It's the rest of Optic pushing up into the enemy base. Viper stands alone, and he stands in the enemy base to try to do it. He only has one chance. That chance is to go for the base race, but a quick lick says no thank you. And Optic Gaming, after a 45-minute battle, will make the clump that much closer. They will tie things up with FlyQuest in the standings, and they will take down the Nexus.
FlyQuest hard committing to the split push and just trying to stop backs at Optic, at Baron, at Elder Dragon, continuing with this strategy. They were able to make it work the first time and get a big take for themselves with the extra kills and the inhibitor and delaying the objective. But the second time around, Optic make it happen quickly, and that is the key. They figure it out, they push down mid lane, and man, this makes the entire bottom of the standings almost within one game of each other. Everything is very, very close still.
And that plan almost worked for Wild Turtle. We saw Crown have to use the TP to get back to base to stop Viper. It was so close to being good enough to make
3 wins behind second at 7-5. We've got 2 clumps underneath that trio, one at 5-7, another at 4-8. So only 1 game separating those clumps themselves. Clutch's win this week saved Kobe's portfolio.